This is the file that's going to accompany the questionnaire that I'm circulating to find out where everybody stands with Maya and how it's behaving on their own personal computers. So just take a moment to go through this and then continue answering the questions on the questionnaire for me, okay? And then we'll go from there. You'll see it's just a basic shape when you first bring this up, and it's on Critter 1 layer. And all we need to do is go through the paces here of manipulating it in the viewport and then transforming it with the scale and the rotation, and then with the transform. Now on to the next step. So I'm going to turn off that critter, and then let's put the next layer on. And you don't have to do anything to this model other than render out a frame sequence. If we were to drag through the timeline, you'll see it's set from 1 through 120, and it's got a number of animation features in it. These are some of the features we would cover in our second project. What I've done is I've set this up to be rendered out. So all you need to do is go to Arnold and bring up your Arnold view and click on the red triangle and just confirm that you see this model to some degree. And it's up to you if you want to zoom in and out, and you can. A little thing about Maya, the further back it is, the quicker it renders. So, don't get too close to this. This is just to test your system. What I'm also going to do now is I'm going to go to the render settings. And if you recall, the render settings are to the left of the hypershade, which appears to be like a blue pool ball. It is the Hollywood clapboard with a blue gear. And if you look in there and under the Common tab, all you have to do is give it a name. So I'll just call this Crittertest. And everything else is set. Okay, you'll see I've set it for the start frame as 1 and frame 120 by 4 frames. So it's going to go quite quickly so that you can assess the situation without much pain, hopefully. All right, so this is set up to go. I'll close that out. I'll hold down my space bar. I will go to Render, and I'm going to go to Render Sequence Attributes. And all you need to do is confirm that that perspective window is chosen, which it probably is. And then where it says Alternate Output File Location, click on that and direct it to a desktop folder where you can retrieve the files. Once you've done that, simply hit Render Sequence, and if you get a TIFF sequence inside your folder, then everything should be good to go as we move forward with our second project in Maya.